Hi friends, my name is Leah. I am a full-time seller on the Poshmark app. I just listed my 11,000th listing total between sold and available. I have a few more items that I'm going to be listing today. I have a couple of leather items that I'm going to be showing you how I give them a little bit of TLC. I use a product that I had before I even started reselling. If you don't have this specific product, you can usually get similar products online at places like Amazon or eBay, and you can just type it in and look up these different products and get different brand names. What I use to clean my leather is this kit that I got when my husband and I bought leather couches. Art Van sells this kit and it's refillable for free. Once you buy it, they will refill it, and if you have an Art Van near you and you have a lot of leather items, it's definitely worth it. I think it costs $60 for the kit, but then it is you get refills for life, so it's definitely worth it, and they recommend using it on other things besides their furniture. They say you can use it on your jackets and your coats and your shoes and your boots. That's what I do. I use it on whatever leather products I have, and I'll show you what comes inside. The first thing that you get is this earth-friendly ink lifter, and this goes on like almost like chapstick, and you just rub it on the ink, and then you take a soft cloth and you rub it after you let it sit for a few seconds, and that should bring out the ink. The next thing that comes in the kit is just an all-natural leather cleaner, and it's just really clear. It doesn't really smell, and that cleans the leather to prep it for the conditioner, which also comes in the package. And like I said, if you don't have an Art Van or you're not interested in spending $60, you can just look up an ink lifter for leather, or an ink lifter for leather, or a leather cleaner or a leather conditioner. There's a lot of different products out there. This is just what I use. And then this is the last product. This is the leather conditioner and protection cream, and this works really well on boots during the winter time. It keeps them clean and free from the salt residue that can often come on your boots if you live in a snowy area. And then it comes with this sponge and also this microfiber cloth. So I use these two things and these three products on my leather items, whether it's shoes or jacket, and it also makes it look really nice and makes the leather look really good. So let's check out the products I have to clean. The first item I just have two items. This first item is a really beautiful Emma Fox bag, but the issue with that is that it looks like there's maybe a couple little spots on the bag, and there's a bigger one on the back. You can see that big, nice long line. Otherwise, the bag is in really good condition, and the inside is also really beautiful. And it looks really nice on the inside, so we just want to clean out the outside just a little bit to make it look a little bit nicer and ready to list on Poshmark. The second item that I have is shoes, and these are some Fry leather loafers that I have. I'm just going to clean these up just a little bit. I do want to condition them and make them look as best as possible. So I have these Fry leather shoes and this Emma Fox bag. So let's go clean them up. I'm here in my laundry room, and they say to remove the cap. Okay, so I have a wet toothbrush, and I'm just going to gently massage the leather. You know, if it's not coming up, it might not be ink that's on here. So we might just try the leather cleaner. I sprayed the leather cleaner onto the sponge, and now I'm just trying to rub it in circles. The mark isn't coming off very well at all. It's still on there, but I am going to clean the bag and use the conditioner. You can see it still is in really good condition. There's even a little plastic on the lock. So if I clean it up, I will just list it with a mark on it and see how it does. So I just got done cleaning and conditioning this bag. It does look really nice, and I wasn't able to get the mark out from the back side. It's still there, but otherwise I think it did make the leather just look a little bit more supple. And I like to stuff my bags with brown packaging paper to help them retain their shape, and I'll just probably store this on a shelf or maybe in a bin. The leather cleaner does help with the leather just looking a little bit more supple and giving it a nice cleaned up look. And the bag is just in really good condition besides the mark. So I'll be listing this like this in my Poshmark. The next thing I have are these leather fry shoes, and the bottom of them is kind of dirty, but right now I'm just going to focus on the leather. So I'm going to use the leather cleaner first. Next, we're going to do a little bit of the leather conditioner. Here is the final product for the shoes. They look really nice. Of course, there is still a little bit of dirt on the bottoms, but the leather looks overall really good. To clean off the bottoms, what we usually do is take a little bit of acetone to remove the marker, or also possibly some WD-40. I'm going to try those two things, but the leather looks really good. Here is how I'm going to list the Emma Fox bag, and you can tell it looks really nice and beautiful, and the leather conditioner just helped it have a nice shine to it. And then the back still has the mark. I'm just going to list it as is. But overall, it's just in, I think it looks really nice. And then stuffing it with the brown paper bag gives it a really nice shape, especially for listing. And here is how I'm going to be listing my fry shoes. They look really good. The leather on them looks especially nice. And of course, fry leather is always really beautiful leather. This is how they turned out with using the leather cleaner and conditioner. If you're thinking about or just getting started with reselling or selling on Poshmark, I highly recommend checking out my original 30 tips, which I will link up here in a playlist. So if you'd like to be notified of new videos that I put out, this is the link to subscribe. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out. Bye, friends!